Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
Gravenberg aimed beyond the defence. Araujo cuts it out. Short changes him with that pass. Paris Saint-Germain, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He won't be happy with that one.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Gravenberg. Now this could go for a shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Gabriel wins the duel this time. And it's Palmer. Partey. He's found Lewandowski! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Haaland picks it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is a brilliant interception. That's good play. Bellingham, he's in a great position here. And that is masterful defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he goes cross-field. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Mbappe!
Drives it in. Bellingham.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
And here's Haaland. Partey
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And they win it back again.
Nuno Mendes.
Well, they can break here. Looking for the run.
Lewandowski.
Could try cutting inside here.
And here's Barella.
Oh, super ball. Palmer! In for the pieces. They've done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Just deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Palmer goes short, played in by Barella.
Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Hernandez
With the clearance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Haaland engages and forces him off the ball.
That's a throw.
Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
And there's Greengrass.
And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take
Those
their
of you
foot off the
making their way
pedal.
home on
They
public
need to keep pushing,
transportation today,
keep
please
imposing.
watch the screen
Don't
for
leave the
train
door
departure
open for
times
the
from
opposition.
all local major stations.
Paris Saint-Germain in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
And we're underway again.
Number 38. Gravenberch.
Rudiger.
Coming on the field. Number 6. Mbappe. Number 10. Trincao.
Hakimi.
Fired deep towards the back post.
Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Palhinha. And it's Hakimi.
Time and again they are repelled.
Hakimi made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Rice.
In with the challenge.
Can he get it through?
And this is Lewandowski.
Oh, that's delightful.
Out towards the flank.
Ah, that's a fine interception.
Shot, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A case now of complete control. Van Dijk. Now he's off and running. That is good alertness.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Takes the shot! Partey with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Partey has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 24, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 21.
And the keeper threw out a limb.
Number 18, Mohamed Salah. Substitution in progress.
Mbappe, Trincao. Rodrigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No way through. Great vision. Looking to play him in. Now it's Trincao. Shot a goal!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Knocks it out wide. Played into the middle. Oh, that's nice. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Trincao. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Barella. Hakimi. Oh, that's fabulous. Hakimi plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And the keeper's given it away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the shot! Martinez gets flagged offside. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act.
Big chance!
Vardiol gets in the way, and it's gone behind.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And he's gone backward here.
And the shot!
No, not quite.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Hernandez.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Bellingham. Paris Saint-Germain
They're applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Hakimi.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Pressing high and with purpose. João Palhinha. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Over to the other side. Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe might just make this. Hakimi. Barella. And it's Palmer. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And that has been knocked clear. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Nuno Mendes. Half an hour played now. And it's João Palhinha. Not the most convincing of passes. That's going to go a long way. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Lewandowski. Hakimi. And Araujo. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And the through ball. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. João Palhinha. And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Delivered with swing. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. And it's been taken short. It's a promising position, and he's got his cross in. Keeper's dealt with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rice. Barella. And it's Hakimi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and that could spell trouble. Hakimi. João Palhinha.
There will be 1 minute
It's
at
Rice.
a time.
And João Palhinha. Nkunku. Mbappe. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick announcement.
Some first
We'd
half
like to
thoughts?
inform you
Well,
that
I think
CCTV
despite the
is now in
scoreline, it's been
operation for
watchable
your
and
safety.
enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Can he get it through? Palmer receives it in a wide position. Rice. Nkunku, looking for options for movement. Oh, no joy this time. Played back. And reclaimed it in a trice. Partey. And it's Hakimi. Lovely bit of skill. He's looking wide. Crosses it in. Oh, smashing header! Crossed in once more. Cleared away. Spread out to the left. Fired deep towards the back post. Has a look and plays it forward. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
We're still waiting for a goal to report here. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. João Palhinha. Koundé cuts it out. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Koundé. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Haaland. It's Bellingham. And the counter is on.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Vardiol. Van Dijk. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hernandez. Palmer. He's a sharp little ball here. Lewandowski providing... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 24.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Number 2.
Punched away.
Rudiger.
Deftly
Number
away.
8. Hakimi. Number 14.
Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go.
Coming on the field.
Just a quarter of an hour to
6.
play. And he's found the way past.
Number 19.
Now it's Haaland. That's been drilled. Gravenberch! They've scored! And that could well be the winner.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Ah, such a clever touch. Delivers with whip.
Well played and well cleared. Paris Saint-Germain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
This looks promising. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Back towards the middle. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And it's Musiala. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rice. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Isak. Salah. Vietnam have a free kick. Turns back here, probably the best option. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Rice. Van Dijk. And it's Hakimi. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Partey. And it's Barella. Just eases him off the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Plays the return pass. Barella charging forward, the ball at his feet. Van Dijk clears.
And he's forced to go back. Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Palmer. Partey. Now that's a lovely exchange. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk tries to clear. Rice. And it's Barella. Has crossed into the middle. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk. Strokes it back. This looks promising. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Isak receives it in a wide position. Isak has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. João Palhinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's had it nicked away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Partey. That has not gone well. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Haaland. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. João Palhinha. That is a brilliant interception. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Salah. Played towards the other side. Knocks it out wide. Looking to play him in. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Barella. Hakimi. It's a good run down the right. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
I'd like to ask you to
How's
join
the first
me
half
in
compared with
wishing
your
our birthday
expectation?
boy a
Solid,
very
very
special
solid,
birthday.
actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
Here we go again.
Haaland. Coming on
Paris
the field
Saint-Germain are
is
probably feeling
number 6,
relatively good about themselves, so I
Mbappe.
don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now this could be a chance. Mohamed Salah. Out of play for a throw. Gabriel. And Hernandez. Gravenberg. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Wood is onto it in a flash. Koundé makes the interception. Opts for safety. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Hernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. Aims beyond the defence. Hernandez with the delivery. And that has been knocked clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
Wood under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And it's Mendes. Can he get on the end of this? Played in. Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Mohamed Salah.
Both sides then taking
Number
this chance to
41,
turn to their benches.
Number
A
5,
1-0 lead established.
Hernandez.
Look, experienced
Number
voices need to be
24,
heard now, along with
Bellingham.
good purpose and
Coming on the
urgency,
field,
and they can get right back into this.
21, Rodrigo.
Vietnam
Number
really are
19,
going about things in the right
De Bruyne.
fashion, Peter.
Number
It's great to
15,
see.
This is a really front-footed
Number
approach.
10,
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's their second corner of the game. Musiala with the short one. Barella is on. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great vision. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Barella.
Gravenberg. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Played out wide. That's an excellent interception. And that was very necessary. Cucurella. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's going to go a long way. And that has left him in a heap. Well timed, excellent interception. Knocks it into space. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Mbappe! And it's hoisted clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
DiMarco, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
DiMarco, and it's made its way to him.
Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
DiMarco. Paris Saint-Germain, moments now away from seeing this one out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Two added minutes has been
2
indicated.
minutes to be added on. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Alisson. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all
And if
over
you
it,
do
but
have
credit
the
to
chance
them.
today,
They upped their
please
game
take
in the
some
end,
time out to give your
and I thought they
support
got
to
what
our
they
Better
deserved.
Stadium Fund.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied.
Can he finish? He's scored!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Barella. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Gabriel. Barella. Haaland. It's Bellingham. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nuno Mendes gets a good foot in there. Haaland. Hakimi. Vietnam finding their passes. Are well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gabriel with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Shoots!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Palmer. Played into the box. He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Wood chasing after it. And he's intervened well there. Hernandez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold charging forward, the ball at his feet. This looks promising. And it's Barella.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon.
Real chance! Just swings wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Barella. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that is a little undercooked. Mohamed Salah on a strong run down the right. Looking for options for movement. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Vietnam given another corner. It's their second corner of the game.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Nuno Mendes. Wood might just make this. Not the most accurate pass. Partey. Nuno Mendes. Great vision. Wood. Courtois claims comfortable.
And here's the chance to counter.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That is lovely.
Paris Saint-Germain keep calm in the face of danger. And it's Rice.
It's a searching pass.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely shaped ball.
Good ball over the top. Defending of the desperate variety.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Van Dijk. Oh, good-looking ball. Mohamed Salah.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Bellingham. He's on it. Can he get away?
He's not got that quite right.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mendes wins the duel this time. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. That has been cut short.
Out to the left it goes.
Rice. There's a sharp little ball here. That's a decent clearance.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Mendes gathers from the goal kick. Now that looks a decent ball.
Mohamed Salah.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That is good alertness. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Palmer. He is through here. Palmer, real chance here. Oh, well played, well played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Searching pass he's played there. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 4, Gabriel. Number 8, Hakimi. Number 41, Rice. Number 18, Mohamed Salah.
Mbappe. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Number 11, Vadio.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Number 19.
Shot could be on. He's had a shot. It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Substitutions taking place.
Just off target.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's a sharp pass. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Musiala. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Joao Palhinha. Nicely weighted ball. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paris Saint-Germain are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Van Dijk. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
Bellingham. And here's Haaland. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rudiger. And it's Koundé. That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And we come to you now with a quick request.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad Jules Koundé a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Mohamed Salah gets into some space. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
And it's Mendes. Palmer. Rice. And it's Salah. Now it's Haaland.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
João Palhinha.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now he's got space here. Isak. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, this looks sharp. First quarter of an hour gone. Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Bellingham.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Haaland might just make this.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry, and he has been fouled there.
Hakimi.
Gets into a good position.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Stood up well to him there.
Hernandez. Wood.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Salah. Played into space.
Hernandez.
And João Palhinha.
Barella.
Palmer. Nuno Mendes.
This looks promising. Swings in across.
Van Dijk.
Is there, and he can get that clear. Rice. Vinicius Junior. Ruben Diaz.
Calmly anticipates. Palmer.
Out to the right. Palmer showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Barella. Isak receives it in a good position here. Isak stood his ground strongly. Wood! So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. Mohamed Salah. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Probing pass. That's good vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has not gone well. Rice. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
There will be 1 minute at a
Barella
time.
clears, taken back almost at once. Oh, just skips past his man. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Palmer!
On the field is
Brilliant stop from Courtois! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello, attendees. This is
No
a
goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action.
With the
It is
father of
0-0
boy
here
and
at
green
half-time.
backpack. Kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Vinicius Junior. Number 7,
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on the field.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the
21,
team that have had the lion's share of
Rodrigo.
possession and
Number
chances.
6,
OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That'll be a throw-in. He's having a go! Mbappe, great defending, strong and determined. And it's Barella. Could move up a gear here. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Hakimi tries making a foray down the right. João Palhinha. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
get a throw in.
Substitution on the field, number 24, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 19, De Bruyne.
Rice.
Substitution.
Now that looks a decent ball. Pinches it off him. Barella cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some.
And De Bruyne! That was superb goalkeeping.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Coming on the field is number 38.
They've played it short.
Substitution in progress.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence.
Might want to be careful there.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Hakimi. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Guardiola.
Done delicately. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a sharp pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on? And a chance! No mistake! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Musiala. Hakimi.
Looking to go deep. Big chance! And he's following up! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Musiala at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries to pass it through.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Hakimi. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Barella. It's a really well-measured ball. Hakimi could try cutting inside here. Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Koundé.
Mbappe! Now this could be a chance. And the shot! In he goes again. Decent enough try. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Hernandez.
90 minutes gone and
Coming on the
nothing
field
between them
is
still.
Number 15, Camargo.
More
Substitutions
and more
taking
pressure
place.
on the ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Partey. And here's Musiala. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. It's come to nothing.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Koundé. And it's Cucurella. And here's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. That's Partey. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Gravenberg. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo.
Well, he's...
That's it for the first period of extra time.
Security staff for each block.
Paris Saint-Germain
Please
come
report to the
roaring
staff
back
room
in quite
immediately.
some style. We've got a very different game now. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution in progress.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Oh, it's played into the area. Rodrigo looks to get on the end of this. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hakimi given the lift of his goal. Vardio.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cucurella puts the ball in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. João Palhinha. Nice-looking ball. Neatly clipped into space.
Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe is onto this. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Hakimi claiming the Man of the Match award,
Just a quick
and there is
request today
very
for
little
everybody
room
to
for
please
argument.
kindly remove any cars parked on the
What a
road outside the
turnaround,
stadium.
victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter. And
Vinicius Junior! Quality ball. Hakimi. Great vision. Barella. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. João Palhinha. Kimmich. Serves up across. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nuno Mendes. Nicely aimed pass. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
that's great positioning. So good from him.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Palmer, real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh no, he's got that wrong. Passing nice and neat. And back it goes. And it's João Palhinha. Barella. That pass has been well intercepted. João Neves. Now it's Sorloth. Looking to play him in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And great chance! Palmer. Partey.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
João Neves. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. In with the challenge. Nuno Mendes. The referee's awarded a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Vinicius Junior absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
all he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Now that's well seen too.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Mbappe. There they go, hunting in packs. That's an excellent interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a good foot in there. And it's Neves. And here's Sorloth. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that
There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. Tries to pass it through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for options for movement. Oh, sweet feet. Kimmich defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hakimi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's Partey. Paris Saint-Germain are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Palmer, who's set up one goal so far. He's going for goal! Oh, bang on target. Nuno Mendes. Hakimi. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And the counter is on. João Neves. This is promising. Looking for the run. And he's whipped and up he goes! In for the pieces! Just off target.
Sorloth certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Now it's Sorloth. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And the through ball. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played out wide. Now it's Palmer. Lewandowski! It's always... And he's following up! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
Le numéro 19.
Knocks it out
Le numéro
wide.
10. Attention, changement.
Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias. Isak might just make this. Joao Palhinha. That's a lovely, neat pass. 75 minutes played. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Konate gets across to intercept that. Now it's Alvarez. Aimed beyond the defence. Paris Saint-Germain can consider themselves just about safe now. This looks promising. And that is expertly dealt with. Decent shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foe. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un jeune garçon vêtu d'un t-shirt jaune attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Ses parents sont priés de se faire connaître auprès d'un stadier.
I'm Pete.